Ali A, we're ranking your tier list. This was 3 years ago, might I add, so I'm gonna cut him some slack, but honestly...
Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to be ranking every single Call of Duty game, all the way from Godly straight down to trash.
This was the Call of Duty YouTuber. If the Call of Duty YouTuber has a bad tier list, you know we're effed. I mean, Noah J's got a bad zombies tier list, so I mean...
you know which Call of Duties are my favorite
and
my
gotta
least
see it,
favorite. Last week here on the channel, we reacted to every single Call of Duty game ever. Some of them even I didn't know existed. You can check out that video afterwards if you want.
Ali, where's the nightclub, dog? I'm hitting these jams like it's absolutely nothing.
We've had a nice refresh of all of these Call of Duties recently, and I'm excited to share my opinions with you. As I've just said, it is an opinion. The whole point is we have different viewpoints of all of these Call of Duties.
No, man, it's factual-based evidence, Ali. You're a Call of Duty YouTuber.
But please don't get offended.
I'm gonna get offended.
In the trash pile. Stick around to the end of the video as I'm going to be checking out the community rank to see
I don't think he's going to put any Call of Duty in trash tier because that would affect his relationships.
My opinions rank against everybody else that have done this as well. It's going to be really interesting. If you watch this video and you've ever played a Call of Duty game, just
I've never played a Call of Duty game.
If you are new to this channel, this is my Call of Duty dedicated channel here, Ali A Plays. So
Bro, stopped uploading on this channel. I feel you, Ali A. I totally understand.
Subscribe, turn notifications on, and as always, a big thank you to everyone popping in.
No, and they took out support a creator. This video is literally just gonna make me sad. Okay, I'm gonna put myself on the bottom right here.
On the Call of Duty store for Warzone, Modern Warfare, anything you get will support me. I seriously,
and then keep in mind also, it's only up to Modern Warfare 2019. So no Vanguard, no Modern Warfare 2, no Modern Warfare 3. Thank God.
We appreciate it.
God.
Kicking it off with Call of Duty 1. I can't lie, I didn't play the first three very much, and it could be an option here for having not played them, but I'm going to put them in good. I know that the OG ones, actually, you know what?
Nobody's complaining until we get to COD 4.
I'm going to put them in not bad. There wasn't multiplayer, I don't think, on COD 1. Again, I don't have too much experience with it.
I honestly have no
clue. Too seriously.
I thought Call of Duty 1 was just a campaign, and then 2 was where they added the MP, and then 3 was where they started making it more into what COD 4 was going to be with Creator Class.
The COD 2 I really enjoyed and actually did watch a fair amount of videos on it.
You can rate these wherever.
A lot of the maps we still play.
It looks like World at War beta. That's literally what it looks like.
But the layout of them is still so great that they get reused to this day. COD 3 I don't think is that great, to be honest with you.
I heard this one was like the Treyarch bad game. Like, this is why Treyarch was considered a B studio at the beginning. It's because they made COD 3 and people like COD 2 over COD 3. I mean, I was like 5 years old.
Again, please don't take those ones too seriously.
I'm just talking about what I
have played a decent amount of them. Call of Duty 4, aka the OG Modern Warfare. I watched a lot of videos online of OG YouTubers, Blame Truth,
COD 4 Remaster he's got up on the screen, bro.
Dominating people in multiplayer. And of course, the 1-minute sniper montages. That really was the thing that drew me in. I bought a PlayStation 3 with a load of games.
Bro, for real, the FaZe clan and how many artists got literally propelled to popularity from FaZe back in the day. It was mad. Like Macklemore, G-Eazy.
Games dirt cheap off of eBay. Amazing deal, by the way. And I got into Call of Duty 4. Now, I had played a bit of World at War before that on my Wii, but we'll come to that in a second. This is going to be a little bit controversial. I did really like COD 4, and it is a really good game. And maybe it's because my internet wasn't great back then. The multiplayer, it was really good.
Okay.
It was really good. I'm going to be harsh here. I'm going to put it in really good because I prefer...
Bro.
Call of Duty.
Ali! Dude, this one prefer World at War on the Wii over Modern Warfare 4. You know what? I gotta be honest. Ali. This is a goated opinion. This is a straight up goated opinion. World at War custom zombies better. Goat with the sauce right here. I'm impressed.
It's got zombies. I love the feel of multiplayer. I love the variety in weapons. And for me, I put more time into World at War, and I preferred it. COD 4 versus World at War, obviously a big heated battle.
I was not expecting this from a multiplayer YouTuber. I was expecting like everybody else putting COD 4 above World at War, but nah, man, respect.
Well, I do think people will disagree.
See, this is where Treyarch took it.
Some people may agree as well. You know, those are just my opinions. The videos are privated now, but I did used to snipe with a Wii remote on World at War in a
what I would have done to see that.
Man, it was crazy times. Held a 2KD. That's my claim to fame.
Go.
Next up, Modern Warfare 2.
Okay,
so
on.
much
This
time was
gotta
put
be
into
up
this.
top.
But also, I think people view this game through rose-tinted glasses. Let's not forget.
Dude, I don't mind the game being overpowered. I think that's what made it fun. There's very few COD games that I can say had as many overpowered abilities and utilities as MW2.
The Commando glitch, care package glitch,
True.
one-man army glitch, which
glitches, I mean, if you were glitching, that's another story.
is like
That's
still
true.
in the
That's
game. I don't think it ever got patched. So many glitches,
Yeah, that's true.
and
That's
I still to this day don't have an answer as to why Infinity Ward didn't patch those glitches. I swear I've asked them on some of my trips to the offices, but they didn't tell me, unfortunately.
I heard the same thing when Syndicate was telling me he went to Treyarch back in BO2 days, and they would be like, yeah, that's some good feedback. Yeah, we'll do absolutely nothing about it.
It was still an amazing multiplayer game.
I mean, I
The
feel bad.
camos,
They
the
probably
nuke.
can't,
It's
you know?
honestly, for me, almost perfect.
Modern Warfare 2 behind World at War. Okay. I personally disagree, but the zombies fan inside me is like, Ali, this is the biggest W I've ever seen. So, honestly, I'm conflicted, but I got respect. This is
Only they
impressive.
went ahead and patched the game, it would have been
Ali with the perfect COD tier list? Can he do it?
so
No
good. Call of
shot.
Duty Black Ops. I'm a huge
Ops,
Black
come
Ops
on.
Treyarch fan. You guys
Yes,
know that
sir.
if you've watched any of my COD.
I honestly think Black Ops 1 should be right at the top. Black Ops 1 and BO2 are quite possibly the two most perfect Call of Duty games ever created. The first two Black Ops games were just unparalleled.
Videos. And I love Black Ops. I saw most of my success in that initial growth period through Black Ops. I built up maybe a few thousand, maybe 10,000.
Black Ops was when YouTube was starting to become a bigger thing with gameplay and stuff, and oh my gosh, was it such an incredible time to be tuned in.
1,000 subscribers or so up until this
remember
point. And then
this.
Black Ops with the DLC that they introduced, zombies maps, multiplayer.
I would put, honestly though, like I said, I think BO1 is better than World at War, and it's better than Modern Warfare 2. Like, Black Ops 1 is just so goated, man. Yes, I agree. Listen, okay, I liked Modern Warfare 3. I put a ton of game time into it, but it's easily not as good as the three he's put above here. World at War, MW2, and Black Ops. I agree with this. Like, sure, I think people rate this highly because of how many people were introduced to COD multiplayer and they grinded so hard, including myself, but bro, these three games are just...
So,
come on, Ali. I mean, bro, this was your game. Half of your channel's most popular videos are from this game. If this is not at the top, I'm gonna be upset. That's what I'm talking about, bro. $2 camos for every single weapon back in the day. How can we forget? The scene back then was so electric. Watching COD World League as well. Oh,
with him.
I mean, it's true. They described it as EOMM instead of SBMM. I don't know I'm obviously not a developer, but you can definitely tell that they have been finely tuned in the recent games comparatively to this one. And they didn't need to do it in these older games because they added ranked play. Just add ranked play. That's all you need to fix Call of Duty. You don't have to add SBM.
Multiplayer, but no one's internet was that strong. So if you had a really good connection, it would try to make you lag to match up with everyone else's lag.
Yeah, it was basically trying to get rid of host advantage because of the peer-to-peer system on the game.
I'm not even joking.
No, I agree.
It was horrific.
No, it's
I couldn't
true.
actually play Black Ops 2 for like a few weeks when it first came out. The lag compensation was so...
Well, also, this game, I think, was unprecedentedly popular. Like, I spent half the time playing this game on Zombies, so I don't even remember the launch of MP. I played MP definitely months later, but still.
Too bad, but it did get fixed. Amazing game, in my opinion.
I hope this game comes back and gets remastered. Please, BL2 sequel in 2025, be good.
Call of Duty Ghosts. You know what? I actually really enjoyed this game. I love free-for-all, and
Ali did like this game. I do remember him posting a ton of content on it, but personally,
I held some really good stats in the game. The storyline was really good as well, but it was just one of those ones that's kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put it at really good.
Okay, this is the first one I disagree with. I think Ghost, honestly, is like legit in the bottom three. I'm putting it a really good. I can get if you like Extinction or whatnot, but like the multiplayer, sure, there were some very unique aspects of it. campaign was so mid. They copied so much from Modern Warfare 2. Honestly, I'd put it in really bad or trash. Because I don't even think it deserves not bad.
But I may adjust that later. I did enjoy Ghosts. My channel did do well during that time.
I respect Allier's spot, though, because I do remember him actually playing it a lot, but...
I did play a lot of Freefall, but that's all I played, really. If I remember correctly, it was just Freefall. And I also think during COD Ghosts, I went back and played a lot of the older Call of Duty games to keep people interested, which is never a good sign.
And that's true. If you're going back to older games on a new COD release, that literally is the full sign that that game has failed. And that was COD Ghosts. Like, as soon as COD Ghosts launched, people always say that that was the beginning of the decline for the series.
It was okay. I may put it down to not bad.
I forgot about the KEM strike. Like, that's what I mean. Like, who the frick even remembers this?
I'll leave it there for the moment. Advanced Warfare. You know what? This is also a little bit controversial. I actually think Advanced Warfare was a really good game with a...
I think Ali, like I said, he likes Ghost and AW because he spent a lot of times. He was uploading mad content during that. I bump AW down 1 tier into not bad. I don't think it's bad. I think it's not bad for what they were able to accomplish, but I still just don't think it's good.
The few mistakes. It's the very first Call of Duty game to add in an ability which let you move more than just a single jump. You had like boost jump. The boost jump
was innovative for MP.
Like, you just flew.
Yeah, the boost jump was way too excessive, and also it just felt mechanically bad. Like, you just felt stiff.
It was insane. And the other thing they really started to ramp up then was skill-based matchmaking. It was terrible in that game. This is Sledgehammer's very...
And then this game, you could also argue, added supply drops. So honestly, because of that, I think it honestly deserves to either be not bad or really bad.
First, like, own main Call of Duty game, and
it added a lot of bad things that stayed.
Really bold with what they did.
It's true.
The jumping, the map design, and they also introduced crates, weapon crates for the very first time, supply drops, and tons of weapon variants. Like, there was some cool aspects to it, but there's a lot of backlash about the supply drops, and some of the weapons in there were better than the base version, 100%. So it was a lot of pay to win. But then the skill-based matchmaking just ruined multiplayer for me. The end of the game, I know a few people that bought like accounts that have been reverse boosted to have really bad stats. They said it was so fun because the game's good, it's fast, it's exciting, and when you're against people a little bit worse than you, it just feels...
That's the thing. I feel like this game had a major problem with the movement, because if you knew the movement well, you were instantly above other players, whereas in BO3, the next game, that was not a problem at all, because the movement was just so fine-tuned by Treyarch, which is why I think BO3 is just still so mad underrated. If that game had a better campaign, it would be right next to Black Ops 1 and 2 in the godly tier for me.
It was even better. Obviously, skill-based matchmaking is a controversial point. I'm going to put it there because I actually did think it had the potential to be really good. It's definitely going to go towards the bottom. I think,
I do agree with Ghost being worse.
I think Advanced Warfare's on the verge of being not bad. Yeah. It's a close one. Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Come on, Ali.
Everything being considered, from zombies to multiplayer.
Give it to me.
I think it's this COD that actually had a really poor campaign, and just, I didn't like it very much.
This is what I'm saying. This is fair, man. And apparently, like, don't want to throw anybody under the bus here, but it's just a little sad that, like, this was Jason Blundell's big game, and then the campaign just sort of sucks. It kind of sucks because every Blundell game that he pioneered, the campaign was literally the afterthought. I mean, look at BO3 and BO4. Like, the campaigns are just like, what's happening?
I didn't think
But, I mean, if that's what gave us the better zombies experience, I don't care.
Up to a lot of the other CODs. Everything else, though, it was just unreal.
Godly? Ali, I respect your tier list. I'm impressed, man. It's actually like you played the games. No way, bro.
Best ever time as a Call of Duty YouTuber was during Black Ops 3. Obviously, not all my opinions are just based on how well my views were doing, but
no, bro. 2015 to 2018 era, just up. Like, I would say just before BO4 release, that was probably the best time to be a Call of Duty YouTuber. The community was on fire. Like, sure, we had a major resurgence in 2023 of zombie YouTubers coming back, but bro, it was nothing compared to the peak back in 2015.
It's often a good example. If your views are doing well, I'm loving it, and everyone else is loving it. The DLC weapons, yes, they were locked behind you spending a lot of...
And they were also pay to win. They weren't as blatantly pay to win as Advanced Warfare, it, but they still
money to get them. But whenever I streamed that, everyone got hyped, everyone got excited. We had some crazy openings. We've got melee weapons.
The hype behind this game for every DLC weapon was unmatched. And I mean, just look at what's on your screen. Look how much color there is. It's so inviting to even play this game. And I still think in 2015, this game somehow graphically looks better than what they're currently doing with Warzone just because of the detailing.
DLC beautiful. Weapons, it was just a really good time. Zombies was incredible. I didn't get quite as involved in zombies in that game as I wish I had done.
Oh, Allier, please, I wish you would have, bro. I wish I would have gotten speak to you more. I mean, I saw Allier when I was in the UK for a bit, but
I think Claire and I were dating at that point. It was quite early stages, and I genuinely felt really good at Black Ops 3. I felt like the game and me, we just merged together so well.
Treyarch, make another BO3, please. We need it.
Again, I did default to a lot of free-for-all, a lot of TDM, but I dropped, like, nuked out several...
But I like that he puts BO3 in Godly, even though the campaign sucks. Because the thing is like, sure, you play the campaign for 4 hours, you're like, yeah, whatever. But, like, the main sauce is the multiplayer and the zombies. And that's what BO3 absolutely nailed.
Nuked outs, some by accident, nuked out 30-0 in free-for-all, just gun kills. I absolutely loved it. And I do think that, all things considered, it was great looking, it was good fun, it had loads of content, and for me, Black Ops 3 is the #1 game that has ever come out for Call of Duty.
Wow! So it's between him, BO2, and BO3, and he puts BO3 on top. Allier, I've got to say, this is the first Call of Duty YouTubers list that I'm watching, and I'm not actually just straight dissing you. Oh my gosh, I'm impressed, because seriously, like, I agree. BO3, BO2, and BO1 are the top 3 Call of Duty games ever released. That trilogy hit so hard, it's unbelievable.
My opinion. But we've got a lot more to discuss. Infinite Warfare.
And he even put BO3 above BO2, which I actually don't do, because I rate it on an all-around aspect, and BO2's campaign is infinitely better than BO3's. So, that's impressive, man.
I think it's going to have to go down there.
Dang! I am shocked how many COD YouTubers absolutely hate Infinite Warfare. It's understandable.
Infinity Ward, please. Activision Call of Duty, these are opinions.
He's like, please do not put me on your ban list.
I love you guys for what you've done with the Call of Duty series, but Infinite Warfare was the lowest point of my channel. I actually almost quit around that time. I think Pokemon Go came out around that time, which saved me.
Wow. Okay, hearing that from him actually makes me think about it differently. Because, okay, while yes, I agree with the statement that even my viewership back then was not doing too hot just because, like, nobody was caring about the new zombie maps. And I didn't even make a video about Beast from Beyond and Radioactive Thing until way after their release. And so, I mean, that's so true, to be honest.
It's a lot of my second channel and kept me sane. But there were 2 CODs I almost quit making YouTube videos altogether. I don't think I ever said this. Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty World War II.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's because those 2 years were terrible for Call of Duty. Probably some of the lowest ever because there were so many other games that were doing way better, like Pokemon Go, like Fortnite, bro. Like, I fully agree. And Battle Royale was a big trend, and that was Call of Duty lagging behind when the industry was going miles ahead.
It just they didn't feel like great games. No one seemed that interested. For me, Infinite Warfare it didn't feel like a AAA game.
I feel like this game was underrated because while, yes, the campaign was good and the zombies was also pretty good, except for parts of the DLC maps, like, multiplayer, I think, fell through for a lot of casuals.
Honestly, it felt rushed. The guns in the game looked great and not great. I just wasn't interested in it, and I couldn't go back and play that game. I'm really sorry. And then...
honestly, Allier, I have mad respect for you coming out and actually saying your true opinions about this. This is genuinely so impressive to me.
After Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty World War II.
Another trash, huh?
I'm just gonna put it in bad. It's not as bad as Infinite Warfare. Okay. Personally, it was fun. There was some really cool, like the hub they had where you could all get in with your mates and like open supply drops together. That was cool. An awesome idea, and they implemented some cool things. But I just think the game fell short. Again, skill-based matchmaking. It just felt like too much of an old COD. It didn't feel modern.
This is why I'm saying stop bringing back World War II games. Nobody wants it. Every single tier list I've watched, everybody is dogging on the World War II modern games. Call of Duty. If you release another World War II game, it's over, fam. It's over. Just don't do it. Stick to the modern and stick to the future fantastical. I think that's where Call of Duty excels.
Modernized enough. I know obviously it was based in an older sort of age, but regardless of that, it just didn't feel like a modern day Call of Duty, which leaves us with two.
I'm honestly so impressed though that he's dissing IW in World War II because honestly, I relate. I relate.
Black Ops 4.
Okay, BO4.
And
what is he gonna
think
about
the current Modern Warfare, and we'll also talk about Warzone. I'd be tempted to put it up there.
What?
But I didn't.
You can't, Ali. You can't
play it enough. I feel like I'd be very biased to put it up the top as well. I'm gonna put it almost perfect for the.
This is honestly, I think, the highest I've seen a YouTuber rate Black Ops 4. And honestly, I respect that because I think Ali, like I was at the pre-reveal event with Ali, and basically him and I both know how much effort and dedication they put into this game. It is just so unfortunate that Fortnite was literally beating records across the board that it couldn't compete. And it makes sense. Like, Ali was not on Black Ops 4. Bro was on Fortnite.
Now, I didn't play much zombies in this game.
Yeah.
I didn't really post much of this game.
Yeah.
It was when Fortnite was really into its big boom. But despite that, I did post, you know, quite a few Black Ops 4 videos every now and then on my main channel.
Right.
I posted some gun game, posted some multiplayer, and I also posted a fair few Blackout. I really enjoyed Blackout. Now, multiplayer, you had a lot more health. You had a nice clear health bar above someone's health.
See, it is insane how he is basically saying that Treyarch is the GOAT because it's literally true. Treyarch every single game does not freaking miss, which is why I'm so excited for Black Ops Call 4 and 2025 back-to-back Treyarch games. I mean, Peak is coming back, bro. Let's go.
I prefer a longer time to kill. I think it means there's more skill involved.
I mean, I agree. I personally liked BO4's MP over World War II, Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, and Infinite Warfare combined. I actually really enjoyed the beta of this game as well. I had friends that also loved BO4.
And
this game was great for the MP. It's just too bad that Zombies was such a colossal L.
Accurate. You can always turn on someone and take them down.
Even though it wasn't. It's just
not very good at shooting. I like that aspect of it. Zombies, I said, I didn't get too involved in. Blackout was one of those
too complex.
And I swear I tweeted out that it should have been free to play, and people roasted me for it. But hey, look at Warzone now. Free.
No, Ali spitting facts. This is what, honestly, Ali, I think I actually agree with this list more than even iMarksman's list. This is genuinely one of the best tier lists I've ever seen. Ali, respect, because bro knows what he's talking about.
Let's play boom.
He's actually played COD.
So fun. Me and the boys, we'd finish our videos or finish work, we'd jump on, I'd play on my massive 65-inch TV downstairs. Shout out LG for making a 65-inch TV with no input lag. It felt amazing, looked amazing. And we went on, I think, a 7 or 8 game win streak. Shout out Josh, Elam, Benny Central. We were a trio in squads. We went on like a 7 or 8 win streak in Blackout. I genuinely think if it had been free to play, it would have been even bigger, even better. I don't know what to play about.
I blame Activision 100% for that decision because they knew that Warzone was coming out. Warzone was actually, Blackout was supposed to be called Warzone. It's just the problem is that Activision was too scared and then they decided to put the free-to-play on Warzone, and that's what did it. I think we'd be living in such a different world if Blackout was tuned with the armor system and the looting system, and if it was free-to-play. It's just genuinely embarrassing.
Bases like anymore, but if you're wanting a different Blackout experience and you like the Call of Duty games, I would recommend picking up Black Ops 4 just to play Blackout. It's really good. The only reason I'm not placing it in Godly is probably the memories. Like, none of my friends were really playing COD at that.
Well, that's the thing. All my friends were playing Fortnite. I have actually zero memories of my friends playing BO4 unless I'm playing with zombie YouTubers on launch. That's pretty much it. Like, the DLCs were coming out for BO4 and nobody cared. I remember when Alpha Omega dropped and the community morale at the time was so low.
Time was back here. I would jump on all the time and play and put days and days into it. And it's just a sign of different times. I still liked it though.
No, honestly, in my opinion, Black Ops 4 was the first game that really showed that Call of Duty is significantly behind the industry standard for gaming.
Modern Warfare. I'm going to be honest with you.
And then they came back for most casuals here, But then now they're lagging behind again. So it's like, what is going to be that like new Warzone juice? I'm curious where he's going to put MW 2019.
Modern Warfare launched last year.
I think this game is doo-doo. I think Modern Warfare 2 is doo-doo. I think Modern Warfare 3 is also doo-doo, except for the zombies mode, which is all right. But like, comparatively to the old series, it is straight caca.
And it was just multiplayer. I was glad that I wasn't a COD YouTuber because the multiplayer just wasn't my jam.
Dude, that is a wild thing to say. Activision, I hope you're watching this video. The largest Call of Duty YouTuber ever at one point says he is glad to have not played your game. That is genuinely embarrassing, but I fully agree. Everybody comes onto this game with rose-tinted glasses. Modern Warfare 2019 multiplayer was great. It was great. It was dog water, bro. Everybody was playing Shoot House. Nobody was actually even interacting with the rest of the game outside of Warzone. It is simply because people had their first Battle Royale AAA experience in an FPS title. That is why people liked it so much, and I will not hear anything else because it's just the truth.
Wasn't my jam.
I agree.
Infinity Ward.
Allier, spit.
We just kind of miss each other sometimes.
Spit, bro, spit!
But Warzone came out. Now, if Modern Warfare and Warzone were separate, I'd rank them differently. I'm just going to take this as a Warzone experience.
I think you should have ranked them differently because I'm going to be honest, Warzone is a separate game from Modern Warfare 2019. Modern Warfare 2019 has a good campaign, but the MP is donkey. And the Warzone, I mean, Warzone's all right, but you can't go back and play it. You want to go play Verdansk?
Experience because that is how you play the game.
Not playing it.
Multiplayer, not too keen. Campaign, still haven't played. Apologies. And yeah.
That's mad. He didn't even play MW 2019. I mean, they failed. They literally rebooted the Modern Warfare campaign. They didn't even get Allier to play it. That's mad.
Warzone, however, though, wow. We got to give credit where credit is due.
Okay.
They made a really balanced map from the get-go. They implemented
It's sad that it's the only map that people like after almost 5 years.
Multiplayer and creator class and weapon customization in a really cool way. And the contract means the flow of the map just works so well. There's constant action. You're always seeing people despite the map.
Like, I think they nailed this flow as well in MW3 Zombies, but to be honest, like, MW2 to me is a nothing burger. Vanguard is a disgrace to gaming, period. So it's like, it's sad because this video is 3 years old, but there's literally been nothing that is released that has been better. In fact, it's probably also all been worse from this point forward.
Being big, they really have created a top tier Battle Royale experience. And it is very, very commendable and very, very impressive. Arguably, Warzone is separate to Modern Warfare, and Warzone is going to carry over to Cold War. So if I was rating this as it was, I'd just put it in, honestly, one of these two. But for Warzone alone, it's gonna...
Bro. Allier, this is the perfect tier list, dog. Every single opinion you have is literally within one row of mine. Like, this is absolutely perfect, in my opinion.
To be up there, but I'm going to average them out. I'm going to put it in here. This one, I think, is a little bit controversial. It'll be interesting.
Honestly, I think that's fair. I think honestly, I genuinely believe Ghost is a better game than MW 2019. I agree. I think maybe, the campaign's better than MW 2019, but the MP, I think, is better than Ghost. I'm not even gonna lie.
Interesting. See what you guys think. I think you can see my bias here. Top 5 all Black Ops games. Yeah. It's just my opinion, genuinely.
No,
Treyarch aren't paying me. And I think that...
No, it's true. Black Ops games stay goated. It's a little bit sad because I just realized I don't think Cold War was out at this point in the video, so we don't get to see his Cold War ranking. I'd love to see where he would have put that.
On the bottom here, we'll probably have some similar opinions. It'll be
I'm going to be honest, I don't think I've seen Allier play Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, or Modern Warfare 3 once. So he probably doesn't even... He can't even probably complete this tier list because he just gave up. He just does Fortnite now. Bro, like, that is sad. That is genuinely sad. And I honestly think, like, if we were to take a look at this list 5 years from now, it'll probably be the same. It'll just be worse and worse Call of Duties, and everybody's just still on Fortnite, which is mad.
Middle block where a lot of people have differences. And I'd be really interested to know what you guys think. But don't forget...
Allier, this is the perfect tier list.
Drop video a like and do share your thoughts down below. Really
I'm so impressed. You actually made a good tier list. I have to like this video. 11K dislikes. You were absolutely mad. Allier. Well done, my friend. Well done.